Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video today. We've got a series returning on my channel where I'm going to be discussing teams from the Premier League and maybe outside of the Premier League at some point, and what kind of signings I think they should make throughout the summer before the next season starts to give them the best opportunity to win their league, the Champions League, whatever it may be. We are going to be starting off with Arsenal, of course, and we're going to do the major teams in the Premier League, so maybe 8 or so teams, and just talk about the signings that I think they should make. We'll also be talking about rumours and transfers that have actually gone through or have fallen apart. So it's going to be kind of like your dose of information, and also with a bit of FIFA in there because, well, it's pretty interesting. So let's get into the first episode and let's talk about who I think Arsenal should be looking at this summer. But really quickly, guys, if you are looking to get yourself a custom controller, I really recommend Controller Mods. They've got a fantastic website with so many options to build your perfect controller. The link is below in the description, and now let's get into the video. So the first thing I'll always do is put together the latest squad as I'm recording the video. So this is pretty much the Arsenal lineup as it is right now. Obviously, I have put Xhaka in the team. He was bought from Gladbach for about 30 to 38 million pounds. It's a little bit odd that no one knows how much we really spent on him. Really happy with that signing, by the way. I've been a big fan of his for a few FIFAs now. Really excited to use him in FIFA 17. We've also got, where is he? Takuma. Now, he's not actually in the game, so I've just randomly created him. That's the rating he got, 67. He'll probably be less than that. I really don't know what kind of rating he will get. And that's, you know, a few weeks away at least until we get a little bit more information on FIFA 17 when they do Gamescom and things like that. But Takuma's in there as well. I think he'll probably be loaned out in the first season or two. We'll soon find out. I think Wenger's bought him more as a future signing. So definitely we need a striker. We'll be talking about that. But with Xhaka coming in midfield, I'm actually very happy with the midfield at Arsenal. Xhaka's come in as Arteta, Flamini and Rosicky have all left. So all three of those players were pretty much injured the entire time, or one of them was playing, and that's Flamini. So Xhaka replaces those three. So actually, I don't think we need to do too much in the midfield. What I worry about is centre-back and, of course, striker. Now, in the news right now, we are being linked with so many players. I've shortened it down a little bit to what I would say are the most realistic or promising rumours. Let's go through them now. So first of all, let's go through the defenders that are heavily linked. We've got Koulibaly from Napoli, Benatia from Bayern, Manolas from Roma, and Rugani from Juventus. 4 absolutely amazing, fantastic defenders that would definitely improve pretty much any squad. And then for strikers, we've got Lacazette from Lyon, Morata, who is at Real Madrid now, although he's in Juventus and FIFA. He has actually been bought back by Madrid. Some people think they're going to keep hold of him. Some people think they've bought him back just to sell him on for a quick profit. And he will make them a lot of money, that's for sure. And then we've got Higuain, who right now, as I'm recording this, it's looking somewhat likely. Apparently, Wenger's interested in doing a player plus cash deal. Giroud to Napoli plus about 40 million. That's the figure that's being thrown around right now. We can afford him, and Napoli are interested in Giroud, so it kind of works out. So Benatia apparently is linked to moving to Juventus for about 20 million pounds, which, if you ask me, is an absolute bargain for a defender in his prime. I would say 20 million. Are you serious? We should be all over that. Manolas, apparently he's not going to be renewing his contract at Roma. Now, Rugani is a difficult one because he's a youngster, and we've got, obviously, with Juventus, a lot of older centre-backs that could be retiring soon, and he is their future replacement. So he would be very expensive, and I don't think Juventus would actually let him go. And now Koulibaly, as I'm recording this, is in the news everywhere. Apparently he's in talks with Chelsea, he's in talks with Everton, he's in talks with Juventus, AC Milan, Arsenal, and personally, he would be my favourite out of the 4. Honestly, I think Koulibaly would be a fantastic replacement for Mertesacker, and sitting next to Koscielny, they would be a brick wall. So we're going to go ahead and scout him before we make an offer, but I am going to try a Higuain deal with Giroud. I don't know if they're going to want Giroud, but we're going to give it a go anyway because that is potentially what could happen in real life. I'm going to give them 25 to start off with plus Giroud, and let's see if they accept this deal. And straight away they've accepted it, so no way in real life would this happen. It's just because it's in FIFA, but this is the kind of deal that's going to happen, a player plus cash deal. Again, 40 million by the sounds of it. We're going to give him his 210,000 per week, 4 years, crucial first team player, and that I think will be one deal done already. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? And there it is, contract offer accepted. We've still got over £55 million left But there you go, we've got Higuain. We've sorted, I think, probably our most important position, and that is a very, very good striker. Higuain is unbelievable. Okay, so I've got the full scout report back here for Koulibaly. He's 80 rated, and the reason I like him so much in this game is because he is 6'5", pretty much the same height as Mertesacker, and I think one of the reasons that Mertesacker and Koscielny has worked, or did work, is because they've got that height difference. Mertesacker's, the wall, and Koscielny's the sweeper almost. And I think actually that's the best way to partner up centre-backs. I think in real life you need someone that's a little bit quicker than the other and someone that's a little bit taller and stronger than the other. So I personally think that Koulibaly would be a perfect fit. So we're going to go ahead and make an offer. He's worth 11, so I'll go ahead and throw in 12. That's quite a nice, generous offer. Let's see what they say. And straight away, they've accepted it. So I probably could have got him a little bit cheaper. But again, this is only a bit of fun. We'll go ahead and throw him the 100,000 per week that he wants. 4 years, crucial first-team player. And yet again, it should be a quick, easy signing. Yeah, and there you go. He has accepted 100k per week. Easy as that. And now we've still got over 40 million to spend. And this is now where I move on from signings that I think we definitely need to make to signings that I think maybe would be a good idea, but not necessarily a necessity, And once again, just before we get into those signings, I just want to mention that any of these centre-backs would be great. So I'm not saying we should definitely go for Koulibaly. I would be happy with any of these signings, to be honest. But I think Higuain and Koulibaly would be great options. So who else could Arsenal be going for? So the rumours are that Gibbs potentially could be sold. Therefore, Rodriguez maybe from Switzerland or Wolfsburg could be on his way to Arsenal instead. This guy is an absolute beast in this game and in real life. I really like Ricardo Rodriguez. He's good at free kicks, corners, everything. And boy, do we need a free kick taker. I don't want to see Walcott taking him, that's for sure. Not next season anyway. Also, Moussa Sissoko, potentially £35 million to sign him, which in my opinion is ridiculous. I wouldn't spend more than maybe 15 million on him. He was amazing in the Euros. I think he'd be really good bombing down that right side because I'm still a little bit concerned that Walcott's not quite good enough, and Oxlade-Chamberlain, I don't know what's going on with this guy, so maybe Sissoko could be an option, but most importantly, I'd go for Draxler. My God, Draxler. I just wish we made that move before he went to Wolfsburg. I was pretty sure Wenger was going to go for him. I really, really did. I know Wenger's a big fan of Draxler, and I think he would be fantastic at Arsenal. If we could move Alexis Sanchez to the right and have Draxler on the left, Ozil in the middle. But this is the team with the changes in place. So Koulibaly comes in on the right side or the left side. I think for Napoli he plays more on the left side of the defence. So I don't know if that's what we would do as well. But either way, those two together would be just an absolute force. And then, of course, the mighty Higuain up top. Now, is he a 20, 30 goal a season striker? Well, simply, he is, yes. I do think we need potentially another winger, especially if Walcott and Chamberlain aren't going to be in the first team, because Iwobi, he's a little bit young to be thrown into the deep end like that, if you ask me anyway. So maybe that's where someone like Draxler would slot in, or you go with Sanchez on the left and someone like Moussa Sissoko on the right. But let me know your thoughts, guys. I really enjoy making these videos. I was really excited to start them up. In the next episode, I could do someone like Chelsea. Maybe I could do Liverpool, Tottenham. Just let me know in the comments below which team you'd like me to cover next. But Arsenal has been relatively simple. I think striker, centre-back, absolute necessities, and then maybe a left-back and maybe a winger. I think that's what we should be looking at. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one pretty soon.